Hello again, everyone. Another snuff review from me today, and today's snuff that we'll review is another Wilson's of Sharrow, and this time Tom Book. Tom Book is a fairly strong SP variety of snuff. If I can get it open, it's that sort of really standard SP smell. Citrusy, bergamot. Not much else really worth mentioning in there. I believe this one is the same or very similar to Queen's Extra Strong. It certainly is to me. I've heard people say also it's actually the same, just rebranded. As you can see there, it's the standard Wilson's and Sharrow, light brown. And what we're going to do now is take a closer look. So here we have the Tom Book up on the inspection table, and hopefully the flickering has stopped now. I've turned off one of my lights, so as you can see this one's quite a full tin, and it's not going to focus. Fantastic. Let's get a bit of light on the situation here. Please focus for me. Thank you. There you go. That's much better. So yeah, here we've got the Tom Book. It's a typical Wilson's of Sharrow grind, typical moisture. Really, sort of I like this grind, and I think it suits SPs really well. It's a light, not moist, not dry, very sort of middle of the road. If I had to go one way, I'd say it was probably. Oh, they're flickering again. Stop that, you. No, won't focus. If I had to say one or the other, I'd say it was probably more on the dry side. And this is finer than it is medium in terms of grind. I don't know if you can tell there. That's it's a fairly fine one. Nice light brown colour, and it's lovely, lovely snuff to take. But I'll get onto that part back in the studio. There you go. Nicely spread there, quite fine bits, but again it's sort of it's just the right grind for what it is. It's a nice strong SP, and the finer the grind means more surface area, which means more snuff in contact with your nose, which means you get a transfer of nicotine quicker and you get that hit. So that is the snuff table inspection. Back to you in the studio. Okay, so let's get to trying some of this. You do have to be careful with this one because it's a fine enough grind that if you sniff too hard, boom. Really good wake me up snuff, this one. Probably medium amount of burn on that for about 15 seconds. You can feel it in there, but pretty much completely dissipates. Just a light tingle really. It keeps that bergamot citrusy flavour in the nose, and this one's probably, I'd go with, for me, probably medium to high on the nicotine. It's a fairly good hit. It's pretty reasonable. I don't find this one really lasts. It doesn't. The smell doesn't stick around for too long. But it's long enough, until you're ready for your next pinch. I never generally have any sort of issues with these ones, or with many Wilson's of Sharrow actually, for sort of any sort of drip. Doesn't make my nose run, doesn't give me throat drip, just sits there minding its own business, doing its own thing. And I reckon that's about it from the review. It's a really good solid SP. I would give it 4.5, a high 4.5 out of 5. It's probably one of my top SPs. I'm trying to think of my other top ones off the top of my head now. Toke Extra, SP Extra is up there as well, but this one's pretty good, and they are different, so you know, try them both. If you've not tried SPs before and you like a fairly strong snuff, then Tombook's a good one to start with, so I definitely recommend that. Thanks for watching another review from me, guys. Hopefully I'll carry on intermittent snuff reviews with any other pipe videos that come up on the channel, and yeah, watch this space.